In order for this video tutorial to make sense to you, you need to watch the first video in the AWeber crash course, which is how to create an email list. If you've watched that video tutorial, this flowchart should be very familiar. So what we need to do is to create 3 pages using the AWeber landing page feature. So we're going to create the landing page, the opt-in page, and it's going to have a built-in AWeber form into that page, and that page is going to be hosted at AWeber. So in the first video, when I showed you how to build or create an email list using AWeber, for the opt-in pages, thank you pages, confirmation success pages, I used WordPress web pages. So typically, you need to have a web hosting company to host these pages for you. Now, AWeber is doing you a huge favor and saving you a lot of money. So if you don't have a website already, you can still create these pages so you can go ahead and start building your list, even without hosting or without a domain name. So we're going to create the opt-in page, the thank you page, and the confirmation success page. So let's get started. All right, I'm just going to go back here to AWeber. This is the dashboard. We're going to go down to pages and forms and go to landing pages right there. Now, first of all, I want you to make sure that, or you need to make sure that you're on the right email list, because this landing page is going to have an opt-in form and it's going to connect to whatever email list you have listed up here. So these were created previously in my practice, and this is what when I was practicing for this video. And so we're going to create basically the same thing. Okay, so let's go to create a landing page. And we're going to, there's all kinds of templates and stuff that you can choose from, or you can just scroll up and down. They're adding new templates all the time. Okay, so let's just go here and click. Well, there's the preview, and I'm going to click the back button and click choose. First thing I'm going to do before I forget is name it. I'm going to call it opt-in, and I'm just going to call it A for anti-anxiety info, just to keep it short, and or information. Okay, and it's, as you see down the lower left, it says changes are saved. They are saved automatically, but I'm just so used to clicking save all the time that I will probably do this a lot throughout. Okay, first thing, let's just add the logo. I've already uploaded the logo to the image gallery. I need to go to My Images, click Next, and there it is. Just click on it once, it automatically goes in there. There's the logo. If you want to resize it, you can resize it. Under design, well, let's go to design first. And I'm going to make sure all the corners have a rounded edge of like 12 pixels. And then I'm going to hit enter. And it works just, well, you know what, let's make it 15. Boom. For sizing, I like to go with auto width. That is the safest way to go. You don't need to do full width on a mobile. That's quite wide enough for most mobile phones, as you well know. Next thing, let's switch out this image over here. You click on the image, you go to image gallery, go to first. Okay, once again, I'm under My Images. I'm going to click there, puts that in. If you want to resize it, you would go down here if you wanted to resize it. Or you can leave it on auto width. I'll just leave it on auto width for now. As far as the text goes up here, I've already got that pre-written. So let's go there. Control C to copy, Command C on a Mac. I like to leave the first letter there. Control V to paste, Command V. The reason I leave that first letter there typically is so that it will retain the font size, family, and font weight and style and all that good stuff. Down here, you've got an ordered list. If you want to add another item to the ordered list, you just say, look here. Okay, whatever. Now we don't need this, so I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to paste in some more stuff so you don't have to watch me type, as fun as that may sound. Once again, I'm going to triple click on this paragraph and Control V, Control Victor, Command V on a Mac to just paste over it. I'm going to hit the backspace a little bit. It's a little better. Like I said, all changes have been saved, but I'm just so used to saving everything whenever I work on anything. Let's click here on this button, sign up. Let's go to, or you can change the text. So just click in there and just say, okay. And let's see if we can highlight that. And we can go just make it bold there. If I want to change the size, I can go there, make it a little bigger. And if I want to, Comic Sans, no. But if I want to change, Helvetica is pretty, Geneva looks decent. Okay, there's the Geneva. So that's how you would change that. If you want to change the background color, I'm going to click there. And the color, let's make it, I don't know, kind of like that purplish over there. So I'll click purple. I guess maybe a light purple. And then click away in the white area. And then for the hover color, we'll make it a dark purple. Okay, and then click in the white area there. So when I mouse over it or hover over it, it goes to dark purple. Let's make that a little less black. Okay, click there. Okay, that's better. That's cool. I'm going to get rid of the social media icons. When somebody ends up somehow, some way, ends up on my opt-in page, I want them to opt in. As crazy as that may sound, I do not want them to go to this page and then start clicking on my Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and never come back. I want them to get on my email list. That's the point of the whole thing. Okay, I'm going to click here, mouse over that, go down there, click delete. We got rid of that. I'm clicking up there. The background, let me see if I can choose the background color. I don't know what a good color would be. Let's start with yellow. Oops, I was clicking on the wrong thing. So let's undo that. And let's go to the row. That's the row, the background color. Let's go to page, design, link, font size, background. Okay. Background color. Let's see if this light purple, if you want to change it a little bit, you just drag it there. That seems to be fine. And I'm going to click on the white space, elements there. So I need to get rid of that gray area. So I'm going to just mouse over here and just click on that, delete that trash can and get rid of that. Let's see if there's any way to get rid of this row. Well, let's see how this looks. I'm going to go to preview and it doesn't show up, so we're not going to worry about it. If you want to see what it looks like in a mobile, you just click mobile and it's looking great. Okay, there's a logo at the top, everything's good. Go back to editor, click save again. And this is good enough for now, as far as I can tell, so I'm just going to click save and exit. Right, so once again, with this chart, I hope I don't bore you with it. We just created step one, the opt-in page. We're going to have to touch up on that in a minute, but we're going to go to step two for the thank you page right now. So create a landing page. Ironically, I don't go to the thank you pages to find the thank you page template I like. I go to opt-in. It's a little ironic, I know. I'm going to click choose. Click on logo, add the logo again, Go to My Images, click Next. There's my logo. Just click on it once. You don't need to double click. Once again, you can change the font size or what have you. Let's go to Design, round them edges or corners, I should say. Click on the white space. That makes it rounded just fine. Everything here is great. You can change the text, get the exclusive content. Okay, that's done. Almost forgot to name it again. I'm going to put down thank you. Okay, and we're going to, at this point, are we done? We are done. Click Save and Exit. And now, once again, we've completed step 1. Step 2, we're going to create this page right now, the confirmation success page, where you download the report. Okay, now we need to create the confirmation success page. Let's click here. And I'm going to look down here. This is the one I want, even though it says thank you. I want to use it for my confirmation success page. First thing I'm going to do is get rid of whatever the heck that thing is, okay? Put the logo back in. My Images, click Next. Go there. Thanks for signing up. Keep an eye out. You will receive an email from us shortly. You can leave that message in. Wait a second. This is supposed to be confirmation success page. Almost lost track. Okay. And now right there, whenever I tried this earlier, it didn't allow me to add in an image. I couldn't find an image. So that's fine. What I'm going to do is hit the backspace, and I'm just going to drag the image in right there. And the image, click on that image there. The image is going to be, go back here. These are my images. And once again, if you want to resize it, you would go down to here and you could change the image there to make it, we'll just make it 300. So you'll see it's a little smaller. Okay. Just felt like doing that. Okay. Now we need to wait. Got to get rid of all this stuff. Let's see if I can get rid of that whole box. Didn't quite work. Okay. So got rid of the social media icons. Now we're getting rid of the AWeber thingamajiggy there. All right, everything's fine. Now, when they get to the confirmation success page, they need to click on this. Normally, I'd put a text link under it as well, but I'm trying to make this as short as possible. So when they click on the image for the free report would download and appear in their browser. So let's get the link to the free report. This is the link to the free report, Control C. So you can see this is the free report, right? We want to link to it. Click here and we want to link to it. So I'm going to click there on the image and we'll go over to, this is the image, so we know we're in the right. Let's go to attributes and link to that anti-anxiety free report PDF. You get the green check mark all as well. We don't need to open that in a new window. So I'm going to uncheck that. I'm going to save it. Now, you might be wondering, if I don't have a web page or a web host, how am I going to have a link to my free report or my video or what have you? It's very simple. There are you're going to store it in the cloud essentially. And there are lots of places that you can store a PDF for free in the cloud, such as Google Drive or Dropbox or iCloud. Or if you don't like those, you can search on Google for free cloud storage. Or if you want to pay for the storage, especially when you're just starting out, free is fine, okay? But if you have high volume or you just wanted something to be a little more secure, you can go Google for paid cloud storage. Okay, so once you store this in Dropbox or Google Drive, there will be a URL, there'll be a web address that will link to your PDF free report. And you will link to it just like I did. It's as simple as that. Okay, let's click Save and Exit. All right, we're back at landing pages. And once again, I forgot to put the title in, so I can just click there to edit it. And the title, I'm going to put just info. Okay, now saved automatically. Click Save and Exit. Now, right now, you can see these pages have little icons there. These don't have any icons. That's another way to remind you that there's no URL attached to these landing pages. What am I talking about? Okay, if you look here, those are the URLs. Those are the web addresses that point to these pages. They don't have any web addresses. How do you get them? You got to publish them. All right, well, let me just publish this one. Just mouse over here and click Publish. And then just click Done. And you can see it's got a funky, long, complicated URL, right? A web address that's not very user-friendly. So how do you fix that? Well, let me just publish all three, and then we'll go back and fix all three. So which one should we start with? I guess confirmation success. What you want to do is click here, and you're going to click on settings for the page, and you're going to go down to where it says AWeber domain. I've already chosen my subdomain. See where it says customize subdomain? I already chose it for this account. So what am I talking about? Click on customize subdomain. And when you get to this page, domains and addresses, you're just going to skip right down to where it says AWeber subdomain. And you can pick anything you want that's short and makes sense. But after you choose it, you can change it twice and then you're stuck. Okay, so I chose this one and I can change it one more time and then another time after that, and I'm stuck with it for life. So I chose Jimmy Joe's, which was short for Jimmy Joe's Marketing Company, which is a fake company as we know, but that's kind of long. Okay, so that's how you get to change your subdomain. Just type in something short and sweet. And what happens is my subdomain, which is Jimmy Joe's, it'll say jimmyjoes.aweb.page/ and this is the URL or the slug for the particular page that you're working on or that it's pointing to. Okay, so let's go back to pages and forms. Let's go back to landing. Well, it goes to landing pages automatically. I'll just start with this one right up here. I can edit it there. I'm just going to call this, go to settings, and we already have the custom subdomain, but we need to give the URL for this particular page. So I'm going to call it opt-in AA. All right, good enough. Let's click Save and Exit. It's unpublished. We're going to go to the thank you page. I can edit it by clicking there. And I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to click there. No need to really ever set anything as a home page. I think that's too complicated and unnecessary. I'm going to call this thank you dash AA for anti-anxiety. Save and exit. Notice how they're unpublished. I got to publish the changes. And once again, confirmation success, settings. I'm just going to shorten it to say confirmation AA for anti-anxiety. All right, so these 3 pages still have these funky URLs, web addresses that are not user-friendly. So what you have to do is you have to see over here on the right, when I mouse over it goes away, but where it says unpublished changes, you must always publish your changes or the changes won't take effect. So I'm just going to mouse over this and click publish. Click done, and there you go, confirmation dash AA, same thing here. Done, confirmation, thank you, dash AA, and this is the opt-in, publish, click done, and opt-in AA. So what I need to do now is take this thank you page, click there to copy, go back to the opt-in page, click here, click inside the opt-in area, and then you're going to get the design or submission fields. You want to work on the fields here, what they look like up front, play around here. If you want to work on the back end stuff, you click on submission. So the thank you page, we don't want the simple default thank you page, we want the custom page. I just copied the URL, you saw me. I clicked that little thing, looks like a clipboard. Control Victor, Control V on a PC, Command V on a Mac, and mouse over that, you get the green. I'm going to leave the already subscribed page. You can put a tag in here if you want. Put anti. Then hit enter. And this tag will let you know every person that subscribes to this form will be tagged with this tag. And so you'll know that that subscriber came through this particular opt-in form. Every subscriber on that list. I go into tagging, which is used to organize the email list in AWeber in greater detail in the AWeber Crash Course Advanced. The good news is you don't need to use tags at all. Absolutely do not need to use that in order to get people on your email list. So we're going to save and exit. I got to go back and publish that. Let me do that right now before I forget. And click done. And let's go back. I want to make sure that I link this properly. So let's test that. Confirmation success. A couple of ways to go. Just copy this. This is the actual URL. So Control V to paste. This is confirmation anti-anxiety. I'm going to hit, that's the actual URL, jimmyjoes.aweb.page, and this is the, after the slash is the page address. So when I mouse over this, you can see I will get that report. Okay, so what I want to do is go back to save that. And we're back at landing pages. I think we're all ready to rock. Hopefully I haven't forgotten anything. Now we're going to go to the opt-in form right here. Copy that. Once again, if you just want to look at it, you can go to preview here. If you want to see what it looks like in a mobile, you can click there. That'll give you a pretty good idea. Although it's going to vary a little bit on whether it's, you know, an iPhone or an Android or what have you. So I just copied this web address or URL, Control V to paste, Command Victor on a Mac, hit enter, and we're at the opt-in page. So hopefully, look, before I do this, I want to make sure that the email address I'm using here is not already on the email list. So this is the email list. Let's go to subscribers. Let's go to, okay, it's there. So you can't subscribe twice. That's going to cause complications. So it's a good thing I remember to do this. And this is a good thing to know whenever you're testing. If you want to test and retest your email list or your opt-in forms or what have you, you got to remember to go back to subscribers for that list and delete your email. And then you can use your email as many times as you want. Alrighty, so now we're back here, right? Okay, I'm just going to type in Rumpelstiltskin is my name. Okay, so after I click on this, it should take me, before I get started, let's just review. I'm in the opt-in page, the opt-in form inside the opt-in page, which is hosted on AWeber. Once I put in my name and email address and hit that submit button, it should take me to the thank you page. Then I need to go to my email, click on the confirmation page, which will take me to the confirmation success page, which we also created in AWeber. And then I'll be a subscriber for that list. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to click this. Will take me to the thank you page. Give me my free report. See how it changes when I mouse over at the color? Nice. Okay, so this takes me to the thank you page. I accidentally left this here. I can go back and edit that later. Nevertheless, it should be sending the confirmation email out to my email address at Gmail. So let's go here. I'm going to click on the inbox. I'm going to wait a moment. And there it is, right? Please confirm your request for information. I love that subject, email subject line, so I always use that. Confirm my subscription. Now remember, I had to set up the email list ahead of time before I created the landing page, and that's why this was all done ahead of time. And I showed you how to do that in the first video in the course, which is how to create an email list and an opt-in form. Okay, click confirm my subscription. This should redirect me right here. We're right here on step 3. It should redirect me to the confirmation success page and automatically make me a subscriber of that list. Here goes, nothing. There you go, confirmation success. I mouse over that. You can see it's an active link. I click there. All right, it goes there. Before we're done, let's just go, just so you're comfortable with editing things and updating things, go back to sales page. We're still in the anti-anxiety email list. Go to landing page. And I think it was the thank you page we wanted to edit. Click there. We wanted to get rid of the social media icons, right? I guess I just didn't scroll down. That's why I didn't see it. I'm going to try to get the big thing deleted, and then we'll go for each individual. You go there, click save, save and exit. 2 ways you can look at it if you want to do, well, we have to republish the changes. See, make sure you publish the changes. Click done. I can go to preview right there, and you can see there's no social media icons at the bottom, and it looks quite nice on a mobile phone as well. Click the X. And once again, to end it all up, this is just like creating an opt-in form and an email list, except we're doing it with pages that are hosted on the AWeber servers because we used the AWeber landing page feature. And this works with free AWeber accounts or paid the exact same way. I hope you found this helpful. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.